Every spring, thousands of music fans flock to Coachella to see their favorite acts perform under the California sun. But that's not why we're here. We came south for something much more interesting. Jet Jam 2020. Jet Jam is an annual gathering of remote-controlled jet plane enthusiasts who bring their high-powered RC planes to a small airstrip near Coachella to show off their skills and mix with fellow pilots and aviation enthusiasts. We are joined by adventure photographer Scott Rinkenberger, call sign The Rink, and the new Olympus OMD E-M1 Mark III, call sign the Olympus OMD E-M1 Mark III.
Okay, Scott, we're in Coachella.
Yes, we are.
What are we here to do?
Well, we're here at the 2020 Jet Jam, very important gathering for the RC jet plane community.
There's 60 jets here, we've been told.
60 jets?
Yeah, 60 jets, 2 days. And these things are big, they're detailed, they're fast, they're noisy.
I love the smell of jet fuel in the morning.
And we have the Olympus E-M1 Mark III. This is the weapon of choice for this event.
Yep.
I mean, you've used the Olympus system a lot. What are you looking forward to most about shooting with this?
You know, I got interested in the Olympus system a long time ago when they first kind of launched the Micro Four Thirds platform, and the size of glass and the reach of the glass is incredible. It's so much more user-friendly in terms of lugging it around all day.
Like the planes at Jet Jam, the 20-megapixel OMD EM1 Mark III is small, powerful, and very fast. It can shoot at up to 60 frames per second with focus locked, and up to 18 frames per second with AF tracking. Unlike the planes at Jet Jam, the EM1 Mark III is also very tough, and sealed against dust and moisture. In-body stabilization can deliver up to 7.5 stops of vibration correction. A new handheld high-res shot mode uses the stabilization system to create 50-megapixel images in camera without the need for a tripod. As well as stills, the EM1 Mark III can also capture detailed 4K footage. In fact, everything you'll see in this video was shot and filmed handheld on the EM1 Mark III.
Yeah, I'm watching a pretty dynamic scene unfold here, so we're going to have our hands full trying to keep the lenses tracking.
Yeah, I think it's going to be tricky just keeping these things in the frame, but we'll find out.
Indeed.
Welcome to the danger zone. I just made that up.
With something like this where, you know, I'm not deeply versed in the culture of RC jet flying at all, I'm kind of looking at this with the eye of a student of the culture, first and foremost.
Oh no, it's a Cutlass, I think.
Oldsmobile?
Actually a Grumman Cougar, not a Cutlass. It's a totally different plane. I'm so embarrassed.
As far as photographing the jets themselves, is just going to be to find interesting ways to get them into context in the landscape. When they do get into the part of the landscape that I'm trying to actually compose them into, I'm already tracking their focus. I've already got a bead on them effectively. 2005, 6. There are no pilots in the planes, which means the planes can move extremely erratically.
You sort of forget you're looking at a model until it takes off and then immediately goes up to 200 feet.
Right.
United States, we can only fly at a maximum speed of 200 miles an hour. So this does 200 plus.
I'm sure it does. It looks like it does.
It's a fun airplane. When you get to spend 6 months building it and see it fly, it's a lot of fun.
It's great. So how many of these do you have in total? What's your garage look like?
68 jets.
Wow. Do you have a hangar for them?
I have a big workshop.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, I have a lot of aircraft. Big maneuver, show center.
You know, the most effective lens we've got with us is this 300 millimeter lens. The cool thing about the Micro Four Thirds platform is it's got a 2x crop factor, and so that makes this a equivalency of a 600 millimeter lens, you know, all in about the size of what conventionally might be like a 200. So the lens has IS built into it, the sensor is stabilized on this camera, and the combination of the two is supposed to give you 7.5 stops of latitude in stabilization. To shoot a 600 lens on something like this, you'd have to be using tripods. and it makes it totally feasible to walk around handheld and have a really high success rate. That felt good to me. That felt good right there.
Day 2 started early, with the moon still high over the San Jacinto Mountains.
Let's go handheld high res on the moon here with the 300. That's moontastic.
This is an F100 Super Sabre, a big one, a really big one. But a lot of the finesse of the airplane comes from the markings and how it has a little bit of a weathered look, like it's been sitting outside for a few years. I think that's what gives it the real touch.
Good luck.
Thank you.
No,
Good luck to the guy. Yeah. Good luck. Good luck.
You're fine.
Yeah.
What's really funny is how similar the focus tracking looks to like the missile tracking systems in a fighter jet, as far as I understand it from the movies. So you can kind of pretend a little bit like you're in a little dogfight here. Weapons lock. Firing. Great shot.
At the end of Jet Jam, awards are given out to pilots and planes in various categories.
Well, thank you, everybody. That's awesome. Best equipment installed inside the aircraft. The most neatly done.
Winning. Congratulations. Woo! Beautiful, thank you.
With Jet Jam 2020 nearing an end, Scott wanted to get one more picture.
I'm gonna get the shot of the day right now. Feeling it. Sundown, layers of mountains, American flag, and a jet flying right through the scene. So pretty happy to have at least one version of that in the can right now.
What a great place.
Well, that's all for Jet Jam 2020, but I'm already looking forward to next year.
Awesome, thank you.
For DP Review, I'm Barney Britton, signing off.